Welcome! This is Jay with Explorer Systems. We're going to take a look at how to set up group events in Versai. Group events include reservations and rentals of your facility, like weddings, parties, and meetings. The process is the same for all of those, and we'll use birthday party packages as our example. Before we can sell the birthday package in the Sales tab, we need to set it up, which is done in the Events tab. The package itself is an event, but we need to first make sure that we have the other setup areas in place. Let's look at venues, which are locations events can be booked in. If your venue is not in the list, we need to create a new one. Click New, enter a short code, and type a name, and enter the capacity of the location. If it applies to your institution, set the ticket stub and web venue group. Next, we'll check categories. Categories are the types of fees you charge, usually based on who you are admitting. You'll need to check for 3 types of categories for a package: the package itself, which carries the base fee, the categories to record people's attendance under, and any package add-on items. For the package itself, you may want 2 categories if you give members special pricing, one for members and one for non-members. For attendees, you can reuse the categories you use for general admission, like adult and child, or you can create new ones if you want it to display differently on reports, such as included guests and extra guests if you charge a fee for extra people over a certain number. It is usually better to reuse what you can in order to make reports more useful, but don't force it if it doesn't make sense. To create a new one, click New, enter a short code and name. Select the types of transactions that this category can be used in. Parties and rentals are group sales. Choose a category group, which is a way of keeping similar types of categories together. If the category represents a person, check Count Attendance. If it represents an inanimate object like a package or add-on, leave the box empty. If your institution uses our web storefront or kiosks, check the appropriate boxes. Last, you can use Report Order to determine the sort order of categories on reports you print, which can be helpful for your finance department. Click OK to save and exit. Repeat these steps for each category you need, including for attendees and for any add-ons like activities and food. You can even make categories for optional items that are covered under the price of the package but don't have a price of their own. Including them as categories that you enter on reservations allows customers to see what they chose and can expect, and communicates to staff what they need to follow through on. Now we can set up the event itself. First, click Group on the right, then New. Fill in the code and name. Choose a default venue from the list. Set a duration, which is how long the reservation will last, and the capacity, which is the max number of people who can participate at once. Set the date range that this event can be booked for. Set any applicable department, course type, and general ledger account. Then you can limit which days of the week the event can be scheduled for, date range the event can't be scheduled or certain dates not allowed, and the specific times it is available to be scheduled at. Under Event Pricing, enter fees next to applicable categories. If the category is included in the fee for the package but doesn't have its own price, enter 0. If there is one fee for the entire group, regardless of how many people, choose Per Group or Class. If the price is based on the quantity of people or individual items like mine, choose Per Person. Since this is a reservation for a limited amount of time, check Timed Event. Since each occurrence is a private reservation, we won't click Multiple Groups Permitted. If sales tax applies, check Taxable. Since the event records attendance of guests, check Count Attendance. If your institution uses kiosks or our web storefront, check the appropriate boxes. You can also add notes at the bottom. Click OK to save the event. It is now available to add performances of and sell in reservations in the Sales tab, which is covered in another video. For a copy of this information and step-by-step procedure, refer to the built-in user manual. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for when we upload additional videos. And remember, we're here to help. You can reach the Explorer Systems support team on the support forum of the Versai website, as well as via email and phone.